What is going on YouTube? My name is NC Squared and welcome to Season 3 Week 3 Team Prep for the Rocky Mountain Marowaks. I am your coach for the Litchfield Park Larvatars, and we are going to get right into this team builder, guys, because let's be real here, you guys want to get to the business. So on his team, on the Rocky Mountain Marowaks, we got Victini, who is a Z-Mon. We got Delmise, HeartGold. We got Mamoswine, Crobat, Cobalion, Helios, Gastrodon, Dodrio, Crustle, and Mega Gardevoir as his Mega, of course. And right now, as you can see, the first three here, we got the regulars. First up, we got Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is going to be a big help this week, going up against mainly not only the Hydreigon, but the Mamoswine, the Crobat, somewhat of the Gastrodon, mainly for that Energy Ball. We have Energy Ball here for the Gastrodon. We can kind of handle the Mega Gardevoir with a Moonblast. Maybe set up a Calm Mind before. It'll at least do some work to it. We're rocking out with Energy Ball, Calm Mind, Moonblast, Side Shock. Side Shock mainly because his Pokemon are especially defensive, less physically. Sorry about that. And we're also holding the Life Orb so we can do some of that extra damage that we always would like to do. We kind of get walled by his Victini, so if he ever sends out his Victini and we ever set up, we automatically switch on to someone else. And if he ever gets a free switching into that Victini, it's kind of bad on our part because we are not going to be able to get a good, I guess we're basically second off a Pokemon to this thing because there's no way we're going to be able to do anything to it. It's just literally a one-man wrecking crew with V-Create, and it's stupid scary. We rocking out with 12 HP to at least take at least one hit, or at least to put us at an odd number of HP rather than an even number. And then we're also rocking out with 244 as special attack and 252 speed with a timid nature to raise our speed a little bit more, just so we can outspeed some things and make them have to go max speed. Just so that's all that and stuff. Next up, we got Goober the Goodra. Rocking out with the Assault Vest with gooey ability to slow down any physical attackers. We got Draco, Power Whip, Sludge Wave, and Ice Beam. Rocking out with 252 HP, 252 defense, and 4 special attack. I figured that we go a lower special or lower speed, so we don't really have to worry about outspeeding. We can take a hit for sure, so it'll be very nice. Goodra's mainly for the Hydreigon. Power Whip is going to be for the Gastrodon, of course. Ice Beam is obviously for the Hydreigon, maybe even Delmise. As you can also see, it's also for the Crobat. We're also carrying Sludge Wave for the Mega Gardevoir. Although we are really bad going up against the Mega Gardevoir, it's still a good typing to have, going Sludge Wave on it first turn, or maybe even trying to predict the switch in. Either way, it's still a good switch in. Or it's still a good Pokemon to have up against a Mega Gardevoir, especially because we really don't have an answer to Mega Gardevoir on this team. It kind of just runs through my team without a problem here. Next up, we got Man Bear Pig, our Emboar. Right now with Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Hammer Arm, and Body Slam. I'm mainly running this thing to outspeed the Victini. If I can outspeed that Victini, it's the last Pokemon left. Earthquake kind of EQs, or Earthquake kind of OHKOs it. Easy peasy lemons McSqueezy. We got Flare Blitz for not only that, it can really do a lot of work to his team, not really physically defensive as I said. Mamoswine kind of gets OHKO'd by it. Unless it has obviously the berry that reduces fire type, like super effective fire type, and then Delmise obviously doesn't really take a hit that well. And it also goes really well against Cobalion. Cobalion obviously being a steel type. I put Body Slam on here just because if I had to get scarfed into something and I had to go for Flare Blitz, I'd rather myself get choice into Body Slam and maybe get a Parahacks on something on this team rather than just take damage every turn, especially if I have to go up against the Gastrodon. I'd rather just go in for a Body Slam, not take a lot of damage, even though that probably Scald is probably going to OHKO me, or Earth Power is going to probably OHKO me. I'd rather take less damage than I would, as I could say. That's probably what I'm just going to say. And then Hammer Arms for the Cobalion, of course. Obviously, if I'm too scared of him thinking he's going to go into the Gastrodon, I can Hammer Arm. And Earthquake is also very viable. but that Hydreigon will definitely be an issue with the Earthquake ordeal. Next up, we got Love This, the Alamomola, rocking out with Regenerator, Leftovers, Protect, Toxic Wish, and Knockoff. Oh wait, hold up. We missed somebody. We missed Christian, the Umbreon, rocking out with Leftovers, Synchronized, Foul Play, Wish, Protect, and Toxic. Well, you see, I brought 2 kind of cancerous Pokemon in the team this week just because he has a lot of good attackers on his team, and I don't really have an answer for anything on it. So we got 252 defense, 252 special defense, and a bold nature. Right now with Foul Play, Wish, Toxic, and Protect. Foul Play for the Mamoswine, more like it. And also for the Crobat, along with the Dodrio. It's not really a Pokemon that I kind of worry about, but it's definitely something that you need to take care of. I'm talking about anything on this team. Definitely need to take care of each and every Pokemon individually, and I found that Umbreon kind of just walled them a little bit with its very high special defense and defense. It did fairly well against them, so all that and jazz. And then we got next up, obviously you can tell, Love Disc, the Alamomola, same thing, but we're rocking out with Knockoff, obviously, instead of Foul Play, you know, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't even get Foul Play. Rocking out with 132 in HP, 124 in defense. We got 252 in special defense. This is kind of my answer to his Mega Gardevoir. It's literally the best I can do with. Maybe I can get a Toxic off and just Wish up every turn or something like that. Maybe even Protect just to stall it out. It's not really... if it sets up, I can kind of stall it out with the Wish, Protect ordeal, and maybe set up a Wish every turn or so, and then Protect every turn that I'd get the Wish off or something, because there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this thing unless Alamomola stays alive, and unless I get the Toxic off or something. Next up, we got Girl Trap from the Life Orb. I'm really bringing this thing for the, I guess, the Mamoswine and the Crobat. Crobat would obviously do well against it, and also for the Victini if it wants to go for a Bolt Strike. It's definitely something I could switch in, and Stealth Rocks will obviously put the Crobat, not only that, and then the Victini and the Dodrio, as a matter of fact, at a disadvantage, because Victini will only be able to switch it once, or at least a maximum of 4 times before it can get killed, unless it obviously runs an odd number of HP, which it probably will, so it'll probably live another 5 turns of switch ins. And obviously if it's going to switch in, I'm obviously going to do damage to it, so it's probably not going to go a maximum of 5 turns before it gets switched out. So it's going to do a lot of damage while it's in, and then it's going to switch out. So I want to try and get them Stealth Rocks up before I really do anything drastic. Earth Power is also for the Cobalion. It's really nice typing, unless he wants to go Air Balloon, which he might. It's also a possibility he might go Air Balloon, he might go Assault Vest, he might go really Choice Scarf if he really wants to, but I don't really know what Cobalion said. Never really used Cobalion in the first place, so it's not really a point to give an option on that. But that is my team prep for this week, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support you guys give in this channel. Please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for me today. If you guys are excited for the match tomorrow, please make sure you check it out. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the battle tomorrow. Peace.